Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're joining me in a morning cup of coffee and sit back and I'll breeze through some content today. XRP is the most popular crypto in the UK. Analysts expect big gains from XRP, and XRP adoption has increased in the last months of the year, and XRP became one of the most popular cryptocurrencies in the second quarter of the year, and this crypto is essential money in the UK, according to the popular exchange platform eToro. I don't know if you've seen a lot of the, I guess you could say, post on Twitter recently with the new credit cards, the crypto cards, I will call them, running on XRP, and that's been very exciting to see. For me, it's a little bit too much for me to spend XRP right now, knowing where it's going to be, because right now it's still at a very, very, very low price. So I know it's come up significantly for those of us who have been holding for a long time, but knowing where we're going and where we're meant to be, it's just not an option for me personally. But I think it's great because, again, it's showing more and more and more that XRP is designed as currency. Also, too, pretty much the same headline, but it gets into a little bit different discussion. So XRP is UK's most popular crypto as analysts expect massive gains. And I thought that was a little exciting to share too. Let me just scroll down. I want to highlight something. I don't like to point out like the timelines, those kind of, for me, a timeline specific, in this sense, day here, 2 days here, and this week, next month, whatever. That doesn't fall under like a pattern or a cycle. It's kind of like a chalkboard to me. Can it happen? Absolutely. Any second, and once regulatory clarity, absolutely. I believe these things are going to be probably like clockwork. Somebody calls it out, it's probably going to happen on TA. Kind of moving beyond that, I just want to highlight that, they're expecting massive gains soon. And I think that'll happen on its own anyway, once we have the regulatory clarity. And I think that's where it's going to get very, very exciting, even if it starts moving early. Another thing I want to highlight, Charles Gasparino, man, he has been a friend to Ripple in the XRP community. Call it intentional or unintentional, the end result is the same. He's exposed, as a true journalist does, the hypocrisy of the SEC in regards to being biased versus not biased, neutral perspective on regulatory clarity. As he's exposed a lot, along with even DAI, with the free pass of BTC and ETH in regards to, Ripple's XRP. But again, we know it is the standard for a reason. It is the chosen one. What happens today is irrelevant in the long term, in my opinion, because I wasn't here for overnight instant gratification. I was here knowing what I hold. So Clayton Gensler, behind looming overregulated crypto disaster, and into his article just a little bit, what I want to point out is Clayton was appointed by then President Donald Trump as Wall Street's top comp after many years as a corporate lawyer specializing in M&A deals advised by firms like Goldman Sachs. So he knew of Gensler crypto and the blockchain tech that support digital currencies were possibly transformational technologies seeking to replace traditional measures of conducting business by eliminating intermediaries and transaction costs. But SEC officials believed it was also a haven for scams. And here, I think, is where it kind of opens a door to discussions, basically, I guess, pre-inauguration, where a lot of people were publicly stating, even from the Ripple executives, on their excitement towards, the Biden administration and the Gensler nomination. But it was pretty clear, even back then, all you had to do was know the people to know we were going to be where we are today. We'll see how this year plays out. There's still a lot of political turmoil and disruptions going on, and I believe there will still be a major one coming, and then I believe we'll get all the guidance and regulatory clarity that we would like and hope for, so that our assets can start moving forward and be very productive, very disruptive for the financial institutions and the retail investors alike. We'll see how that plays out. I'm very anxious, watching like a kid at Christmas, waiting to see what I'm going to unwrap daily in the news. So Ripple shift also $33.8 million to Huobi in the past 2 weeks after allocating 100 million XRP for it. Ripple Fintech has sent almost 40 million XRP to Huobi since October began, from the 100 million allocated for it in the first place. To me, that's extremely bullish, and others keeps on growing, with Ripple customers and Ripple's, expansions with its bias designed for XRP. XRP continues to show itself as the, little selfies here and there as a currency. So I think the SEC, has to come to an end soon. Ideally for me, on the timeline that I would like to see is hopefully the SEC settlement with Ripple is, ended by the end of November, so that mid-December we can see a repeat or a replay of 2017, and XRP and XLM get their share or their time to shine in the spotlight, so to speak. And again, guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, but it's very bullish to me, and I'm excited to see how the rest of the year plays out. But before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. People lose their way when they lose their why. Much love, and we will catch you in the next one.